We're going to spend a nice hour and a quarter, nice, solid, not too advanced, but quite difficult, focusing in on things that men need in a mat class. We're calling this mat class Saturday Special. Saturday Special. It's a special Saturday. It's the 4th of July in the United States, a day of celebration. And it is a day that we are going to celebrate together. So a Saturday Special just for you. Let's start sitting toward the front of your mat. Remember, we don't always start a mat class sitting. Sometimes we start standing. I'm going to sit toward the front of my mat. And sorry, I just have to organize my mat a little bit. It moved earlier. That's perfect. And particularly for the men, you don't want your legs too close to you. You actually want the legs to be quite far away. Even if your feet don't touch the ground, don't worry about that. Put the legs quite far away. I usually have mine a little closer, but to identify with our male clients today, I'm putting them quite far away, and that's going to allow you to lift the back more. So let's all sit in this upright position, using your arms for support. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale, bringing our bodies and our minds into the moment. And inhale, lifting up nice and tall, using your arms for support, using your back muscles. This time, as we exhale, we'll simply reach the arms forward and we round the spine to stretch out those back muscles. And then as we inhale, we bring the arms back to the legs to assist the back. And then exhale as we reach the arms forward, rounding the back, but don't lean back. Feel just that you're stretching out the spine. Stretching out the spine. And inhale. Bring the arms back, using those arms for support. And exhale as you round the spine. And inhale. Bring the arms behind the legs for support. And exhale as you reach forward. Holding this exhale, we start rolling down the spine just to the point where we get to that lower back. That lower back position is so important. Bring the legs in. Hold this position. I know for me, I want to touch the back of my heels. Not everyone feels comfortable there. You don't want the legs to be too close, but close enough for the pelvic curl. And from here, roll down and take your arms all the way to the back overhead. Men's shoulders are so tight. So we're going to lift the arms up to the ceiling, establish that neutral position of the spine, and then take them back. And lift them up, reaching the fingertips up to the ceiling, and then reaching those arms back, and lifting up, and reaching back, easing into that shoulder stretch, and lifting the arms up, and reaching back. So we keep those arms back for now. I want you to make sure that the feet are nice and spread on the mat. Men typically put their weight into the outside of the feet because they don't have good awareness of the hip adductors. We said that already. So feel your hip adductors working. Weight is spread across the feet, particularly on the inside of the foot. And we do a pelvic curl. We prepare to inhale. Exhale as you roll up and take the arms down to the sides of the body. And inhale and exhale as you roll down. Pause just as you get to the lumbar spine, fingers facing the ceiling. This is a critical moment and you always hit it at the same time. So let's pause here. The fingertips are facing the ceiling. You're just going into your lumbar spine. And then the last part of the lumbar spine is as you go down all the way. Inhale. Exhale just to the lumbar spine. And let's find that position where the fingertips facing the ceiling. That is pure abdominal. Now the hamstrings kick in as you lift the pelvis up. And inhale. And exhale as you roll down. We'll pause again just as the fingertips are at the ceiling. You're going into your lumbar spine. And then all the way down to the sacrum, arms go back. Inhale. And fingertips to the ceiling as you curl the pelvis. Pause as you start entering the thoracic spine. And roll up all the way. Get this nice stretch. Inhale. And exhale as you roll down. You're all looking good. You're all looking good. Just to that lumbar spine. Fingers, tips facing the ceiling. Yes, yes, yes. Little further deeper. And then all the way back. Beautiful. Let's do one more. I love this. And rolling. So we split the pelvic curl into two. Now we press into the feet to use the hip extensors. And let's make sure while we're up here that the hip adductors, the inner thighs, are working. You're pressing down into the mat with your arms. Dorsiflex the feet to get those hamstrings working. And place the feet down. And dorsiflex the feet. And down. And dorsiflex the feet. And down. And inhale. Exhale again. Pause at the lumbar spine. This time palms face each other. And as we go down, you take the arms out to the side. Squeezing the legs together. Squeezing the legs together. Keep the arms active. This is a great stretch for men. Let's just bring the arms to parallel position, like a hugger tree, and then open out. And then bring the arms toward each other. And open out. And toward each other. And open out. And towards each other, just so they parallel to each other. And open out. And place them down on the floor, straightening the arms. And now tip the legs toward me, towards the screen. And notice how the back foot lifts off. And then back to center. So the feet are relaxed. That's important. And the legs are together as you tip the knees to the other side. And exhale. And inhale toward me. And exhale. and inhale. And inhale, let those knees squeeze together. Feel those abdominals working and the obliques stretching. And exhale. And inhale over. And exhale. Keep the legs together for now. We are going to go back to spine twist supine in a moment, but interlace the hands behind the head. I want to give the men a feeling of working those inner thighs, so we're squeezing the legs together, and exhale as you lift up. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale. Chest lift and exhale as you lift up. Two more. And inhale. Don't rush, don't rush, don't rush. Inhale. Stay there. Rotate towards me. Chest lift with rotation. 1 and 2 and 3 and rotate 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Remember, we want rotation, not lateral flexion. And 9 and 10. Come back to center, hands behind the thighs. Lift the body a little higher. Float one leg up. Put the hands behind the head and change. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, and lift the other leg so you're in that spine twist supine position. Take the arms out to your sides and inhale again toward the screen. 1 and exhale and 2 and exhale and 3 and 4 and over and over and over and over. Glide the hands behind the head, preparing for your 100. And exhale as you lift up. Inhale and bring the knees in, hands behind your legs, and lift up that little bit higher for another 5 breath cycles. And stretch the legs out. Inhale, prepare, and Bring the legs in, hands behind the legs. Put the legs down. Take the arms out to the T position. And stretch one leg and then the other. To stretch out those hip flexors after they've been working so hard. The hip flexors have been working so hard. So now the chest is open. The hip joint is open. We bend the leg closest to me. Stretch it up to the ceiling. Flex the foot. We take the leg toward the other leg for leg circles as we inhale and exhale. And 2. And exhale. And 3. And exhale. And 4. And exhale. And 5. And exhale. Other direction. And inhale. And exhale. And 2. Exhale. Freedom in the hip joint. 3. And exhale. And 4. And exhale. And 5. And exhale. Point. Bend the knee. And put the hands on top of the knee. This is a great stretch for men. It's a mild stretch for the hamstrings. But it gives the hip flexors a little break. And use your upper body strength to lift you together with the abdominals to stretch out that spine. So important. And take the arms out to the side. Stretch the leg out. Bend the other one and up. Flexing the foot. If your male client has a very tight hamstrings, you could bend the knee here slightly. Ready, and inhale, exhale, and 2, and exhale, and 3, and exhale, and 4, and exhale, and 5, other direction, and inhale, and exhale, and 2, and exhale, and 3, and exhale, and 4, and exhale, and 5, and exhale, point. Bend the knee. Bring the hands on top of the knee. Bring the knee to the chest for that nice hamstring stretch. Lifting up in the head and chest. Using that upper body for support. You're looking good. You're looking good. I love it. And stretch out with the arms and the legs for our roll-up. Difficult one for men, I clearly acknowledge. And inhale, the arms lift, the head follows. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale as you roll down and reach back. And inhale. And inhale. And exhale as you reach down. Pause there. Oh, it's such an important point. And back. And inhale. And inhale. And reach back. 2 more. Inhale. And inhale. And exhale. And reaching back. And 1 more. Inhale. And inhale. And exhale. We'll do 1 more just for the transition into roll like a ball. So we're going to inhale. And the best way of transitioning here is to actually start your roll down and then try and float the legs into your chest. Yes, you're looking good. You're looking good. for the Saturday special. And inhale. And inhale. And inhale. And inhale. And inhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Hands behind the head. On the knees. I'm sorry, hands behind the knees. I was already thinking into the future. So slowly roll down. And I want you to put your hands behind the head for a moment to give yourselves the stable position as the legs reach out. Inhale and pull them back in. And inhale and pull them back in. And 3 and pull them back in. And 4 and pull them back in. And 5, pull them back in. Hands on your knees, lift up, and slowly give yourselves a break. So now you've taught your male client the one portion of the double leg stretch. Now we teach the other. So you lift up, we've got the legs. And you stretch the legs and the arms. Inhale. And then exhale, and give a little pause, so that everyone reaches that far back position. And exhale. And 3. And exhale. And 4. And exhale. And 5. And exhale. Hold it. Lifting. Okay, a moment's break. You inhale and you lift up again. Hands on your leg closest to the screen. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Let's do 2 more for good measure. Boom. And boom. Bring the knees in. Hold it up there. Hands behind your head. But don't lose height. Crisscross towards the screen. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And bring that knee in towards the chest. 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. Pull it in. In. Bring the knees closer to the chest, as tight as you can to the chest. Head towards the knees towards the chest. Put the feet down close to your pelvis and slowly down on the mat. 3 pelvic curls. Inhale. Exhale as you roll up. And inhale. And exhale as you roll down. And inhale. And exhale as you roll up. And inhale. And exhale as you roll down. And inhale. And exhale as you roll up, staying up there. Interlace the fingers behind the back. This gives us both stability and a nice stretch for the chest. Feet are spread on the mat. We bend the leg closest to your screen and straighten it to the ceiling. Are you nice and straight? Yes. And we go down and flex up and exhale and up and 3 and up and 4. Nice stretch and up and 5 and up and 6 and up and 7 up, 8 and up, 9 and up and 10. Stay up, point the foot, bend the knee, try lift a little higher with the pelvis, and then straighten that leg. Bend the knee, lift a little higher with the pelvis, straighten that leg, bend the knee, put it down on the mat, and let's lift the other leg. And straighten up to the ceiling, and down, and up, and 2, up, 3, and up, 4, and up, 5, up, 6, and up, 7. Shoulder bridge exercise, so beautiful. Up, 9, up, and 10. Point, bend the leg, lift a little higher, and stretch. Bend the leg, lift a little higher, and stretch. Bend the leg, put it down, separate the arms, keep the height, and as you roll down, lifting the hands so the fingers face the ceiling just as you get to that lumbar spine. Pause at the lumbar spine. Pause at that lumbar spine. This is when you want to give that lumbar spine a stretch. Rolling all the way down. Taking the arms back. Palms facing each other. Stretch one leg and then the other leg. From here, a roll up. We inhale and pause in that chest lift position. So it's so hard to transition here. So we're just going to do 3 preparations as we slowly go back again. And putting the arms and the head down. And then the arms lift and the head follows. Because we need to relax those back muscles that have been working. And inhale. And exhale. As you stretch down. And inhale. And lift. Are we ready for that roll up? Yes. Shh. And roll up. Roll up. Roll up. And let's slowly roll down again. And this time place the hands behind the head for the neck pull prep. As we inhale, reach the arms forward to help us over and then behind the head again. All the way forward this time to stretch those hamstrings and roll up through the spine. So important. Slight tilt back and then rolling down. And inhale, chest lift. Arms go forward and then behind the head as you get that nice hamstring stretch, back stretch. Roll up through the spine, sitting position, so hard. Yes, so hard, so tough, so tough. Are you ready? Are you ready? Have you got that sitting position? And then lunge back. And then 2 more, inhale. Boom. And all the way forward. Roll up. Get that nice sitting position. Sitting upright, upright, upright. Are you there? Yes, you're there. And lunge back. Last one. And inhale. Reaching forward and over the legs. and roll up through the spine. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Reach the arms up to the ceiling and forward. Separate the legs, flex the feet, and I just need to pull up my pants a little. And we're ready for that spine stretch. So here the men may need to bend their knees. So let's do 3 with bent knees to identify with people that have tight hamstrings, and then those that want to straighten can straighten. So from here, we roll down through the spine and tip the pelvis forward. And inhale. And exhale. Rolling up through the spine, and we're in position. Are we there? Yes, we're there. And inhale. And exhale through the spine. And tip forward. And inhale. And exhale. Rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, rolling up. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale as you roll up. And straightening the legs, and inhale. And exhale as you roll down. And tip forward. And inhale. And exhale as you roll up. And tip, lifting, and inhale. And exhale as you roll down. And inhale. And exhale as you roll up, up, up. And inhale, last one. And exhale as you roll down. Tipping forward. Inhale and exhale as you roll up and up and up. And I want you to lift the arms, bring the hands behind the head, and simply bending the knees. We're going to do the spine twist in this position. The feet relaxed, heels pressing into the ground, enough space there so your pelvis can move. That's why I'm doing it with legs slightly separated. And we go pull, pull, and 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 da, da, and da, da, and pull, pull, and pull, pull, and da, da. Spine twist sitting, and beautiful work. Stretch the arms up, straighten the legs, and palms facing forward. We do the saw as we inhale, and we stretch over. Hard one for men. Lifting up, open the arms, and center. Inhale, and stretch over. Lifting up, open the arm. I'm looking in that screen, I'm seeing good work, and center. And rotate. And reaching forward. Lifting up, open the arms, and center. And rotate. And forward. Lifting up, and center, and rotate. And stretch. Here, put the back hand on the ground to give the person a bit of support, and just feel that hamstring stretch. Feel the hamstring stretch. The back hand is supporting, so you can let go of those hip flexors, using the hamstrings to stretch. Feel those back muscles working. And then we let go of the ground. We lift up. Open the arms, the other side. Rotate. and take it over. Put the hand down and stretch. Stretching, 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 stretching. And lifting up. Open the arm, center, and legs are parallel to each other. Point the feet. Put the hands behind the pelvis. Legs just slightly separate for back support to stretch out those hip flexors. We lift up and slowly down. And 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 lift up. And now, we're going to bend the legs. It's easier in a way and more difficult for the chest stretch. So from here, we lift up. Great one for men. And down. And 2. And down. And 3. And down, and 4, and down, and 5, lifting, 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 and down. So now we've done a nice warm-up. We did good abdominal work, some stretches for the spine and for the hamstrings, a little bit for the hip flexors. We lie on our side now, facing the camera or facing your screen. Are you ready? And pressing into this arm. This arm's an important arm. You want to feel that it's supporting you. And slowly down. So even if you take it a little in front of you, just to support you, not on your fingertips, but on your whole hand, and down. And lifting up, and down. Lifting up, and down. And lifting up. And now tipping a little into that arm and lifting up so you feel that you're using that arm for support. And down and lifting up. And down and lifting up. Oh yes, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Keep it up. And down. And stay up there. And just that top leg. A little lift and down. A little lift and down. But don't drop the bottom leg. And down. And 4. And down. Hold it there. Now the bottom leg goes up. And 2. And 3, and 4, and 5. Slowly down. And up onto your forearm. So this is a preparation for the side kick. But rather than putting people too far into it, your elbow is under the shoulder. It gives you good stability. You feel like you're lifting here. Everything's aligned. And you go pull, pull, and back. and pull, pull, and back, 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 and pull, pull, stay back, holding the position, leaning slightly forward as you go up and down, and 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 up and down. We spoke of those hip abductors. We want to work them, want to work them, want to work them, and bring that back leg in front of the front leg. So, you put this arm at the side. We're going to do a modified side plank. We're not going to go into the bend yet. We're going to do that later. But this is preparing us for the bend. So we just lift up and down. And up, a more stable position. 90 degrees in this upper shoulder joint. You don't have to go too high with that arm. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Good. Bring the legs to the center. We're going to do a hip circles prep. So you put your hands under your pelvis. You try and sink your pelvis, your lower back, into the mat, and you straighten the legs up to the ceiling. So I'll do it on a slight angle so you can see me, but you can face the camera. So you're up like that, taking the legs to your right. And we go round, round, or actually just mirror me, whichever direction it is for you. Over, round, round, and up. Over, round, round, and up. Over, round, round, and up. Over, round, other direction. Over, round, round, up, 2, round, round, up, 3, round, round, up, 4, round, round, up, 5, keep that lower back sinking towards the mat, and up, bending the knees, and let's lie on your other side. Keep it up, you're looking great. You're looking awesome. So remember this arm, nice and strong. And exhale. And down. And exhale. And down. And exhale. And down. And up. And down. And lifting. And lifting. You should be feeling your obliques. And lifting. And lifting. And lifting, leaning into that arm just slightly. And the top leg goes up, not too big. And 2, and down. And 3, and down. And 4, and down. and 5, and down, and hold it up there. The bottom leg goes up, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Let's do one more. Lifting it, lifting it, lifting it, lifting it. Lean into the arms slightly. And onto your elbow. For the side kick, getting the nice alignment of the spine, pressing into that arm, and pull, pull, and back, pull, 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 and back, pull, da, da, and back, pull, and 4, da, back, and 5, da, 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 and da, da, and pull, pull, and stay back. Lean slightly forward with your trunk, and then up, and down, and 2, and down, and 3, and down, and 4, and down, 5, and bring it forward to be over the other leg. Ready? And lift, and slowly down. Just preparing that shoulder. 2, and down, and 3, and down, and 4, and down, and 5. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and down. Onto your front sides. So we interlace the fingers. We did this exercise earlier on. So we're going to go into our single leg kick, swimming, double leg kick. All great exercises for your men. With this single leg kick, to get the position, feel like you're pulling your elbows backward, like you're doing a pulling straps with your elbows. Lifting the chest, lifting the legs off the ground. Starting with the leg closest to me, we go pull, pull, da, da, ba, da, 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 pull, pull, da, 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 pull, and da, 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 ba, ba, and pull, da, 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 ba, ba, and pull, and pull, and pull, da, da, ba, ba, and pull. Feeling those hamstrings don't sink in the shoulders, and pull, 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 and straighten the legs out. Tuck your toes under. This is a difficult exercise. Let the hands go and feel like you're holding the shoulder rests here with your fists. You now are going to pull in the abdominals and go into that shoulder push, balance control front shoulder push position. Slowly hold it straight using those quads. Don't round the back, think of a long back. And slowly down. And ready again. And pulling in. And slowly down. And number 3. And pulling in. And 2 more. one. And pulling in. Slowly down. And stretch the arms forward for the swimming. Arms and legs are off the ground. Lift the left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and fast. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lifting. Taking the arms around the back. The legs are still in the air. So you're looking towards the camera, towards the screen. Allowing the elbows to try relax towards the floor. Mine don't go very far. And then you go kick, 2, 3, and lift. And kick, 2, 3, and lift. And kick, 2, 3, and lift. And 1, 2, 3, and lift. And kick, 2, 3, and lift. And kick, 2, 3, and lift. And 1, 2, 3, and lift. And 1, 2, 3, and lift. In this position, lower the legs, but keep the back up. Pull in the abs and just lift the arms. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So important for men to get this chest nice and open. I kiteboarded yesterday for many hours. Can feel how tight my chest is. We need the stretch. And out, and out. Taking the arms out to an aeroplane position. Thumb facing the ceiling. Lift the arms up. Letting the scapula glide. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Lifting, 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 lifting the arms. Bring the hands under the shoulders and the forearms on the ground. Let that lower back rest. Pulling in the abdominals. And from here, remember you're going into a slight posterior tilt. Feel the stretch of that lower back. Drawing in the abs. And reaching out from the tip of the head. Articulating until you are at the forearms. Your elbows have not lifted. This is where you are for that single leg kick. This is such a great position. And then slowly down. Pulling in the abs. Stretching the lower back. Reaching out from the tip of the head. Reaching through the neck. Through the chest. Through the back. Pushing into the arms, pushing into the forearms, but don't lift. And then slowly down. And this time we will start lifting halfway. As you roll and lift halfway. And then just bend the elbows, but keep the elbows bent. This is great tricep work. It allows you to stabilize the scapula. Some of you may only get this high, and that is fine. Elbows go down, and down. And reaching through the head, through the neck, through the back, through the forearms. Straighten the elbows halfway, hold them there. And slowly down, and we'll do 2 more, going to your own maximum height. If you can only go to the bent elbow, that's fine. Pulling in the abs to preempt. Reaching out from the tip of the head, through the back, into the forearms, halfway, and now to wherever your personal position is. Bending the elbows, putting the forearms down, and down. And lifting out from the tip of the head, through the chest, pushing into the forearms, halfway, and then wherever your personal straight is. Reaching those legs back, using the abs, come down to your forearms, pulling in the abdominals, and into your rest position. Stretching out that lower back. Stretching out the lower back. This is good. We're in perfect timing. We've been going for an hour. This is just where we want to find ourselves. After an hour, you're looking amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let that back stretch out. Okay, thread your back arm under the front arm. A great stretch for all of us, but particularly for men. They get so tight in the back part of the shoulder. So this allows the posterior deltoid to stretch. And come through the center to the other side. And to the center. Tucking your toes under. I want you to feel the power of the back. Feel the power of those arms. Feel those back extensors working. Remember, this is the up stretch. We're going to do 5 up stretch to front support. So it's up stretch 2 like we did yesterday. Pushing up. Reaching those heels to the ground to get that stretch down the back of the legs. And now go up onto the toes to get some more height. That is where you'll leave your feet as you come down into front support. And then up into up stretch, just like on the reformer. And into front support. And into up stretch. And down. And into up stretch. And down. And into up stretch. And down. Hold it there. Hold it there. Bring the leg closest to me into the chest. And back, change other leg. And into the chest. Change again. And in. And back. 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 And in. and in and back, in and back, and up 2. Up stretch. Lower your heels to get a nice stretch. Lift the heels and forward. Lifting the leg closest to me, just off the ground. 5 little kicks. 1 and 2 and 3. On the 5th one, hold it up there. 4 and 5. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and down. Other side. And 1 and down. And 2 and down. And 3 and down. And 4 and down. 5, hold it, hold it, hold it, put it down, into up stretch, up on your toes, lower the heels. Going to do 5 tricep push-ups. So up onto your toes, into front support, 5 push-ups. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and bend your knees into that panther. We call this the BASI panther. So just straighten your legs now and bend the legs and straighten and bend and hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. Hold it here. On the count of 3, we do a little jump. 1, 2, 3, and jump. Oh yes, you were good. Taking your right leg back. So you're in a lunge position and arms out to the side and bend the knee so it tips the mat. And straighten it, stay low, bend the knee, tip the mat, great to stretch the hip flexors, bend the knee, and bend the knee, hold it there, just reach the hands to the ceiling, feel that hip flexor stretch on the front of that side, that back leg side. Take the arms back out, straighten the back leg, put the hands down, bring the leg in, take the other leg out, and bend, and straighten, and 2, and straighten, and 3, and 4, and hold it there. Stretch the arms to the ceiling. Get that nice long line. Yes, yes. Nice long line, long line. And then straighten that leg. Straighten that leg. Put the hands down and bring it in. And slowly sit down. Good. So nice. So nice. I promised you the bend. So simply rotate toward me. Top leg in front. We're just going to do 3. So we're going to lift up. We're going to go over. We're going to go up, and we're going to slowly come down. And 2, hand over, and up, and up, and 3, and over, and up, and up. Let's go to the other side. The other side, we're going to do a difficult transition, so you'll just follow me from here. And lifting up, and over, and up, and down, and two, and over, and up, and up, and three, and over. Come back, go into front support. Bend the knees, and a little jump to center on the count of three. 1, 2, 3, jump. And lower back. So we're just going to finish with 3 teaser prep, 3 teaser 1, and the seal puppy. Lifting up in the back. So we're going to get ready for it by doing a little open rocker prep. So we open the legs like this, and we just roll, roll, and up. And roll, and roll, and up. And roll, and roll, and up. I'm just going to shift my mic. And roll, and roll, and up. Now bring the legs together, arms forward, and we roll. And coming up. And 2. And up. And 3. This one, we straighten our legs, just like on the Cadillac we showed earlier, and down, and reach the body. Legs stay still, and up, and 2, and reach, and 3, and up, and 3, and reach, and roll. And one more for Saturday special. Roll, and roll, and up, and up, and take the legs for the seal puppy. Okay? So getting nice and tall, nice and tall. Oh yes. Pulling those knees back slightly. Don't think of the shoulders coming forward. Think of the shoulders pulling back, nice and round. Just 5, and roll. Beat, beat, beat. Roll, beat, beat, beat. Roll, beat, beat, beat. Roll, beat, beat, beat. 3, da, da, da. Roll, da, da, da. 4, da, da, da. Boom. Da, da, da. 5, da, da, da. Roll, hold it. Try to go a little deeper with the arms. Try to pull the legs back slightly. Keeping the feet just touching. Keeping those back muscles working. And put the feet down, and if you could just face the camera or face the front of the room. So we're facing each other, and you can put your hands on your shins. Holding your body with your hands. And then just gently close the eyes and take 3 breaths, nice breaths to calm the body, the mind, and the spirit. And inhale. And inhale. And inhale. Gently opening the eyes and roll the body forward through the spine as you reach the arms along the floor. Allowing the hip joints to open out. And then roll up through the spine. Hands on your shins to get a little more height. Lifting the arms. Taking the arms around. Putting the hands behind, on the knees. Under the legs, but on the knees. And feel how you're pulling the scapula back slightly. This is so hard for men because they find it so hard sitting upright, as do I. Lifting up, pulling those arms back a little. And now as the arms go up to the ceiling, if you can, look up towards your hands, press the hands together and bring them down the center of the body. Thank you so much. Danke schön. You're amazing. Thank you. I applaud your hard work. Not sure if we have time for questions, but we finished on the dot. Talk about keeping to our time. On the dot, we finished. You're amazing, very special. Spending my 4th of July, America, USA Independence Day with you. And I love you all. Thank you to Verband Austria for inviting me, to Kirsten for organizing everything, to Natasha for bringing us all together, BASI faculty, all my friends in that part of the world. I hope I'll see you at Learn from the Leaders 2021 in Munich. I love you.